Well, folks, here we go for the last race of the 2009 season, the A Mods. And joining me on the call on this one is going to be Nick Binninger. And your lineup for this is going to be Darren Fuqua, Scotty Martin, Joshua Stevens, Joey Selbach, Jake Richards, Cody Agler, Cody Owens, Kyle Colbert, Aaron Morant, Jeff Salico, Rick Beebe, Jimmy Dowell. Nick, if you were out there in the car right now and boy, you were getting ready to come around for that final half lap, what would be going through your mind out there? What are you thinking?
Basically just taking a last look at the track and trying to figure out what we're going to do, what line I'm going to pick going into one, and checking out who's around me. So let's get it going here.
Who's your pick for tonight on this one? What do you think?
I got to go with Darren Fuqua on the pole, but I'd sure like to see Cody Agler or Jake Richards win it.
Man, they come out of there in a pack, and we're going to have a yellow flag as there's a wheel and a hood. Looks like Salico is going to lose a wheel over there, and we will have a restart on this, I am sure. Well, Nick, we kind of got a false start there. That's probably got to play on a driver's nerves just a little bit. Have to line that up and do it again.
Actually, I kind of like it normally because then you can see where the guys are going to go in front of you, so you get to pick your line. It really makes it actually kind of nice.
Never thought about it, but it makes sense to me. Once again, got a good pack of them as they come out of turn one, and it looks like the 75 of Scotty Martin is going to jump out into the lead down that back straightaway, and he will lead them through 3 and 4. Well, still no green flag laps, and kind of a tough track out there tonight. Nick, what do you think? It looks a little tacky and ruddy.
Yeah, it's definitely rough. It's probably one of the roughest tracks we've seen here all year. Basically, from a driver's standpoint, you just try to keep the car straight, keep it underneath of you, stay in the throttle. The only way a modified will go over these ruts is when you're in the throttle. So we'll see which one of these guys can stay in it the longest, I guess.
Is that what happens when the front end kicks out on them, is they're not on the gas and the front end jumps?
Normally just the right rear hook and throw the front end a little bit. So.
A little better start this time as they pretty much stay 2 by 2. Same result, so it looks like Scotty Martin is going to jump out to the front. Jake Richards racing with Fuqua for that second spot, and he backs up just a little bit. Let's Fuqua have it.
On Aaron Morant, he's coming up through there pretty good.
Now Aaron Morant on the bottom's looking like he wants to get up into that third spot, and he has to back up too. Well, we got 1 lap down. Going to bring him around, Nick, without giving away too many of yours and Leon's secrets on a track like this, knowing you were coming in tonight and it was looking like this. How much would you change the setup?
I wouldn't change it a whole lot. Whenever the car's going good, it's always going good. You don't want to change too much and get way off, but we would make a few minor adjustments, maybe some bar angles and some shock adjustments to make the car handle a little bit better and soften up.
Scotty Martin's going to bring him out of 4. Darren Fuqua in that second spot. Jake Richards in third, Aaron Morant fourth, and Joey Selbach in fifth.
Got Jake Richards making a run on the inside. Looking for him to drive it in deep here and make it stick. He's definitely keeping pace with him on the inside.
Jake looks down to the inside again and finds a smooth spot through that track through 1 and 2 and is going to move into second. Now he starts looking at the backside of Scotty Martin. Darren Fuqua still hanging right in there with him. Jake looks like he's figured something out through 1 and 2. But Scotty Martin continues to lead.
Now Fuqua is going to give it a try down on the bottom. Doesn't look like it's going to stick. Still got Scotty Martin out front here.
Now we got a race for third spot between Joey Selbach and Darren Fuqua, and it looks like Selbach is going to move into that third spot. We're going to come around and complete lap number 8.
Got the teammates Joey Selbach and Fuqua making a run there for third. Fuqua got the best of him in the heat race, but it looks like Joey's going to have the upper hand in the feature.
Terry Watland shows Scotty Martin across flags. It shows they're halfway. Going into turn one, Jake Richards is going to run up on the tail end.
Jake's making up some ground. Really looks like Jake makes up a lot of ground on entrance on the corner. Gonna move it down her lane and see if that works.
Scotty Martin still your leader here on going to be completing lap 12. Jake Richards just about 5 car lengths behind him. Third place is Joey Selbach, then Darren Fuqua and Aaron Morant in that 5th spot. We complete lap number 13. Well, Nick, we've had quite a change here on lap 14. Scotty Martin pulls off into the pits, and we've got Jake Richards over here against the wall in turn 2. Rough track out there.
Yeah, it's real rough. It looked like Jake may have broke something on the rear end of the car. Something just broke right on entrance of the corner and just coasted through the corner. Scotty Martin pulled off the back stretch. I'll tell you what, though, it's going to shoot up or set up a heck of a shootout here between the 23 and 87. They were putting on a pretty good show there right before the caution.
I was going to say Selbach and Fuqua were both battling for that 3rd spot before this yellow flag come out, and this could prove to be really interesting.
Yeah, it could be real good. The 2 teammates going after it, and then Aaron Morant there in 3rd. He was making a move also.
Well, and Austin Sievert has come up from last place.
Yeah,
that 4th spot, and there we got Rick Beebe, the old veteran there, only his 2nd week out, running in 5th.
Yeah, they were both moving up through traffic a little bit there. We'll see if they've got anything for the leaders.
I think we're going to have 6 laps to go, if I remember correctly. I think Terry Watland crossed the flags on lap 10. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll be back with the rest of this race here in just a minute. Now Selbach down around the bottom, they're checking it out. I'm going to ask you, Nick, from what you've seen here so far in the race, and if you were out there, where would you be running, buddy?
Right up against the fence. That's my favorite place to run, and it looks like that's the preferred line tonight. Whoever wins it, I have a feeling is going to have to drop down a little bit, but up around the wall, I think is the fastest way around tonight.
Well, to me, it looks like the smoothest spot, man. Anywhere from 3/4 on down is really rough.
Yeah, it's definitely rough.
Now Aaron Morant looks to the outside.
There goes Aaron Morant around the outside, looking strong.
Gonna complete 18-19.
White flag here.
Selbach gets the white flag.
We'll see if Aaron has anything for him. Gonna be pretty tough. Gonna make him run down to the bottom probably here. No, he's gonna stay up high.
Aaron Morant
up on the top.
Oh, what? Oh! Aaron Morant is gonna win.
That was a great finish there. Aaron Morant making a dive under Selbach to win that one.
My goodness, what a finish to that. You know, Selbach was kind of starting to have just a few handling problems, and boy, them ruts there in turn 4 really caught him.
Yeah, it definitely got him there, and Aaron Morant took advantage of that. Almost went high. If he'd have went high, they'd have both ended up in the fence, but made the good decision to dart low and got a win.
Man, what a race. There's Aaron Morant as he climbs out of the car. Like I say, your winner here on night 2 of Oktoberfest. Aaron Morant, and Nick, I think, I'm not absolutely sure, I think that's a Ford-powered car, isn't it?
I think it is. I'm not for sure.
Yeah,
I
believe it. So, man, what a win and what a finish. Aaron was coming on pretty strong here toward the end. And even if that hadn't happened there at the end, maybe if he'd have had like 4 or 5 more laps, he could have got it anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, he's in the Allen Motorsports car. Not for sure whether it's Ford or Chevy, but I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a show.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Nick Vinegar, for helping out on the call here tonight, buddy, and good luck next year.
Not a problem. It's been fun. Thanks, Mike.